Hi, snow leopards. Today is Friday, April 10th, and guess where I am? Go ahead, guess. That's right, I'm in our classroom. This is the last day that teachers are allowed to come into the classroom, so I watered our plants, which are doing really well. I picked up some materials for our online learning next week. I said hello to some friends, and I'm gonna bring a couple friends home with me. And you'll find out who those friends are next week. But for today, I wanted to read a book that I love, but we actually don't have in our classroom. This one is being lent to us by Mr. Firestone, and it's titled Billy Twitters and His Blue Whale Problem. This was written by Mac Barnett, and it was illustrated by Adam Rex. I hope you like it. It's a big whale. Mom says, "Billy Twitters, clean up your room or we're buying you a blue whale." She says, "Billy, brush your teeth. Billy, finish your baked peas or we're buying you a blue whale." But I'm not worried. See, I know a thing or two about blue whales. I mean, they're the biggest animals in the world ever. It's not like you can just have one delivered to your house overnight. This is Jacques Cousteau, 1973 Plymouth whale. This is a blue whale, 100 feet. Whoa. Uh-oh. The next morning, I feel like something's watching me. When I head out for school, I see it. "Mom! Why is there a blue whale blocking our front door?" That's not just any blue whale, Billy. That's your blue whale. And it's your responsibility to take him wherever you go. Now hurry up and get moving. There's absolutely no way she's getting me to take that whale to school. When I get to school, I try to hide my blue whale, but my teacher, Mr. Wembley, notices him. "Oh my," he says, "bless my barnacles. A Balaenoptera musculus." That's the Latin name for blue whale. "Oh, Billy, you must bring this fabulous creature into our classroom." This is not going well. Today, Mr. Wembley was supposed to show us a movie about cowboys. Instead, he lectures us about blue whales. "Now listen up, kiddos. Did you know that instead of teeth, blue whales have baleen? It's like a giant comb that traps food inside their mouths, and it's made out of the same stuff as our fingernails." "Gross," someone says. "What about the cowboy movie?" says someone else. "This is your fault, Billy Twitters." Alexis Winters Pierce, whose hair smells like tangerines, hands out party invitations right before recess. "Hey, Billy," she says, "I'm having a pool party on Saturday. You should come." "Oh, great," I say, "but I'll have to bring my blue whale along. That's okay, right?" Your whale can't fit in my pool. Sorry, Billy, you're uninvited." It's Jacques Cousteau again. Ask your grown-ups who Jacques Cousteau is. Recess. Frank Grunner taps me on the shoulder with a meaty finger. Frank always smells like corn chips, even when he hasn't been eating them.
Hey, Twitters, says Frank. The blue whale is the stupidest pet I've ever seen. Why don't you get a cool animal, like a dinosaur or something?
Everyone on the playground laughs. This blue whale is better than a dinosaur, Frank, I say. It can be underwater for an hour without taking a breath. I don't think anything alive millions of years ago could do that. Frank looks stumped. That's my stumped face. But then, Tilby Peel, the class know-it-all, speaks up. Actually, Billy, scientists believe that the plesiosaur could drive for hours without surfacing for air. And then, of course, there was the Carchandran megalodon, a giant prehistoric shark that pretty much spent its entire life underwater.
Yeah, says Frank. You forgot about the Carchandran megalodon, didn't you, Twitters?
On most days, Frank Grunner locks Tilby Peel in the girls' bathroom. Today, he picks Tilby first for his kickball team. Nobody picks me or my whale. After school, the bus breaks down. I'm trying to sneak my whale past everybody when Mr. Whitbread, the bus driver, sees me.
Hey, Billy, he says, could you give these kids a ride home on your whale?
Oh, I'd rather not, I say.
All aboard the whale, says
Mr. Whitbread. The kids get on my whale. I get on my bike. But I haven't even pedaled out of the parking lot when I hear someone scream.
Stop this whale, shouts Mr. Whitbread. Call the fire department.
I look up. Tilby Peel is stuck in the blowhole.
How was your day at school?
My dad asks when I finally get home. Horrible, I tell him as I head upstairs.
Not so fast, young man,
he says.
You've got some responsibilities.
Responsibilities? I ask.
That's right.
According to the Blue Whale Owner's Manual, you've got to wash your whale, wax your whale, and check your whale for barnacles. Who'd have thought owning a whale would be so much responsibility? Second graders?
Wrestle your whale, race your whale, and take your whale to the park.
It's almost dark when I finish. Just as I'm crawling into bed, Mom says, Billy, you've got a blue whale to feed. Turns out that blue whales don't eat baked peas. I tried those. The manual says they eat krill, tiny shrimp things that they find by gulping 10,000-gallon mouthfuls of seawater. Dad, I ask, where can I find 10,000 gallons of seawater? My dad looks up from the TV.
Try the sea.
The sea is cold. It's cold and wet, and it looks like it's trying to eat the dock. There's an old boat captain just watching me, grinning. Ahoy there, says the captain. That's a lot of water for a wee boy like you. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were feeding a blue whale. He starts laughing. I don't find his joke very funny. And so, here I am. Let me tell you this. The inside of a whale's mouth stinks. It smells the way sweaty gym socks smell when they haven't been washed for weeks. Unwashed, sweaty gym socks that have been worn by a fish. A sweaty, stinking fish. The stink is so bad that I'm considering running away to Montana. But then I realize, in here, no one's telling me to wash my whale. In here, nobody's laughing at my whale. In here, there's plenty of room for a bed. Second graders, what do you predict is going to happen? You think he's going to return the whale back to the sea? You think he's going to take the whale to SeaWorld and they're going to say no? You think he's going to try to bring the whale into his bathtub? Let's find out. So, I move in. Sometimes the only way to escape from the problems caused by your blue whale is to spend some time inside your blue whale. As long as I brush and floss his baleen a few times a day, it's a pretty pleasant place to be, actually. And best of all, a room this big never looks messy. I have a text-to-text connection. Who is this? That's right, it's Pinocchio. And if you know the story of Pinocchio, you know that Pinocchio and Geppetto were caught inside of a... That's right, a flounder. If you ever see Mr. Firestone on the streets of San Francisco, please tell him thank you for this wonderful book. Snow leopards, I will see you later for our next installment of Flora and Ulysses. Oh, and before I forget, you or your grown-ups might be searching and searching and searching my YouTube channel for yesterday's read-alouds. I didn't do one. I'm so sorry. We'll get back on track later today. Have a great day, snow leopards.